Today in New York, a New York Newsday poll finds that crime is still the #1 concern facing New Yorkers. It's estimated that a murder is committed every 22 minutes, a burglary every 20 seconds. Michael DePasquale is the author of Streetwise Safety, a personal guide to crime prevention and self-defense. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I know we're going to discuss some tips and techniques on how to prevent crime, but first, let's just speak generally.
Sure.
How much can it really help to learn all of these things when you're actually attacked?
I think it can help quite a bit, and I do believe that self-defense doesn't start from the physical side, it starts from the mental side. It's very important to understand your surroundings. So people, I think, have the misconception when they say self-defense. If you're defending yourself physically, it should be mental as well. So the precautionary measures become self-defense also. So you have to know what to do in certain surroundings and how to secure your home, how to secure your car, and so on.
All right, all of that is well and good, but when someone comes and attacks me and they have a weapon, either a knife or a gun, I'm not so sure I want to be kicking them.
Well, I think that you have to use your head. If someone does have a weapon, knife, or gun, you have to really give up your valuables. My opinion is I never teach anybody in any programs that I ever taught to fight back with a weapon or a gun, a knife or a gun, unless you are an avid practitioner of the arts and someone does attack you with a knife and you have no alternative but to defend yourself against that knife, and you know that person is going to use that knife or he's about to use it on you.
All right, let's discuss some specific tips. Here's the situation. You are coming out of a mall or you're on a dark street, you're going to your car, there may not be anybody else around and it's dark out. What do you do? What are some tips for people?
I think for the most part, people should learn how to carry their pocketbook utensils. I think pocketbook utensils are very, very important, using them, number one. Number two, always look alive when you're traveling from one destination to another, whether you're walking, whether you're driving, no matter where you go on a bicycle, always look alive and alert.
All right, that's always good advice. Let's take a look, though, at some of those tips now. If you were in a crowded area, having your keys ready, what do you mean?
Well, park in a crowded, being parked in a crowded area is very, very important. In other words, when you park your car, you should always park it in a crowded area. You should never park it in an area that's away from the rest of the cars. Having your keys available is always something that's good advice, only because if you know how to use your keys, when a person does attack you, if you're at your car and you're about to go into it, you can defend yourself with your keys. Using it as a very, very good defensive move.
What about actually checking the car both underneath and in the car?
I think that checking your car underneath is very, very important, because there's been statistics where people have cut people's legs with razor blades. Checking behind your seat, in the back seat of your car, is very, very important, so no one's in the car. Never leaning forward and going into the car head first when you're putting packages in the car, because it's very easy for someone to shove you right into the car. Always look at your surroundings. Once again, when you're walking and you're in a mall or you're going to the car from work, always keep an eye out around you. It's very important.
Right, on that very positive note, why don't we get up and see if you can show me a thing or two?
I sure will, definitely.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. First thing I'm going to show you is...
I'm going to disconnect from you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
From behind, if someone does come up from behind, let's assume you're at an ATM machine and someone does come up from behind and grab you. No matter how they grab you, you're hitting the vital areas
Here I
of
am
the body.
getting my cash.
Okay? And all of a sudden they grab you, they go to grab you like so, to pull you away. You take your foot. Vulnerable target area for a man is the instep of the foot. Okay? So you're striking one. Now you're leaning to the side, just shifting your hips and striking to the groin is two. From here, straight down. Three, you're just turning around, claw hand like so, going to the eyes. Remember, the eyes are a very vulnerable target area. Stick a finger in the eyes, and the person won't move. He won't go anywhere. He'll go right down. Okay? Let's try a little faster.
Okay.
I want to see you key-eye also. Key-eye is very important. Key-eye is a self-exerted loud shot. Like, hey! Okay, I don't want to scare you too much.
Ken,
Okay?
where are you?
Okay, but that's very important because it's the element of surprise. There you go. That's it, strike. That's it. Hey, that's it. Very, very nice. Very nice. And you also have finger locks. You gave a finger, you can go. Okay.
Oh, I'm a wreck. Okay. Now, what happens actually when I've got you turned around? What's a good way to get the eyes, which I know eyes are a vulnerable spot?
Good way to get the eyes. If someone's going to grab you, intercepting is very important. It's like praying. Okay, if I go to choke you, which is very common.
How about the fetal position?
What happens is you pray like so, but you come out like so. When you come out, you're intercepting my motion. So you're blocking past your shoulders.
Okay.
Now immediately as you block, these should go right to the eyes.
All right, Michael, very quickly, because we're running out of time, I want you to show people the pen attack. Because we always have a pen handy.
Very, very common utensil to use. I'll show you the attack. The attack I'm going to show you is a swipe to the eyes, a swipe to the throat, and a strike to the throat. Why are you swiping to the eyes first? When a person sees it coming to the eyes, they back up, so they open their target area here, which is the throat. When you strike, and you strike. You can strike in here, strike up. You can move depending where you want. And it's a simple utensil.
So you strike to the eyes
Right,
first,
but
then
you
to the
want
neck.
to grab it a little tighter. No, just like... okay, just like this, right here.
Right.
Now, strike to the eyes. 1, 2, and then
Back
straight
to the-
in, or to the groin.
Right,
Try
to
it.
the
Try one
groin.
more time. With a
Okay.
key eye.
Oh, ow.
Louder now. One more time. Loud. Ready, go. Hey,
Okay.
That's better.
On that
Much
note,
better.
Michael DePasquale, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
10.